Hi YouTube, how are you? And welcome. My name is Sandra, aka Simply Love, coming to you with another video. And this is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius for February 2016. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you who view my videos and share my videos and comment, make your beautiful comments. And if I haven't gotten back to you regarding your comments, I will get to you. This month has been a very, very busy month for me, like unbelievably busy. My schedule was so full that it was unreal. I didn't even think that I was going to be able to bring my videos out on time. I really didn't. But God is good, and He seemed like He just lifted everything up for a while and let me put my videos out so you guys can get your messages from His guiding angels and His spirit guides, and the uh so you can stay up on top of things, and get the warning, heed the warnings and things like that. There's just one more thing I like to say, and I said it in each of my videos for this month, and because it's kind of bothering me a bit. Not to the factor where it's like, oh, a big giant deal, but I just want you to understand something. Uh, in an issue where I hear sometimes some people type something like, like I'm doing Sagittarius's now. As I go along in my reading, I may make a mistake and say another sign or something like that, and it could be because either one or two things. One, the angel God spirits is speaking to somebody out there for that sign of Sagittarius or whoever I'm reading for, and I may have, because spirit is what's actually, using me. It's what's coming out of my mouth is what spirit wants to come out. It's what spirit sees, what spirit feels. It's all into me because I'm empathic and psychic, and also, I have the ability to see things also too. So all that plays in a part of this spiritual venture that I'm on. So don't take it to where you're going to ask me what sign am I reading for. Take it to what you see, the caption it says. It says, look, February 2016 Sagittarius reading for February or whatever, like that. That's who I'm reading for. I mean, it's just basic common sense. Don't be acting like you don't, not thinking, because I got out of all the comments that I do get, the majority of comments that I do get, I know they notice I made that, and they using their head and they're saying, I know she just made a mistake, or saying that, or either they're taking it like it may be some kind of message for them. The angel guides might have blurted out a message for them by me saying another sign. It may have some kind of attachment to that. It may have some kind of attachment for it being sun, moon, and rising sign, like something in that nature. It could be that, or either it was just a mistake. So I don't need to have nobody putting comments down there asking me who I'm reading for when you can see on the caption who I'm reading for. Okay? So no more of that kind of stuff, please, on my comment section. I just don't have the patience for that kind of stuff. I just want everything to just flow and be a good, nice channel. And I want you guys to get the messages that the angel guides are trying to speak to you, so you can make a difference in your life, and make a better life for yourself, a happier life, a more, because we don't have that much time here. And the time that you do have, why not make it happy? Listen to your angel guides and what they're saying, the spirit guides and what they're saying, and forget about all this negative stuff. I mean, there's negative and positive and everything, but when I talk to you guys, the angel guides tell you, they're showing you and giving you a little glimpse into the future. So there's some things that you can duck and dodge without, having to suffer the pain and the consequences of making a wrong choice or a poor choice. They're giving you a chance to get around that. That's what it's all about. We can't make it happen to you. Us readers can't tell you what to do. We're not here to tell you what to do. We're here to show you and that things that's going to be in your path, and you can duck and dodge, especially if it's not going to be good for you. So don't look at reading as like people are being negative or anything, because in this real world, if you're looking at this real world as it really is negative and positive. Okay, it's going to be that way. Come out of the fantasy land. This channel here, Simply Love, is not there's no fantasy here. This is reality. And I pray to the Most High God, and I thank him for this gift that he gave me. And I thank him for giving me the courage to even build a channel. I didn't even think it was going to come out this way. I just went along on faith. I got out of my own way. And it's brought me to you guys. It's got me the Most High God has got a beautiful, beautiful audience of people who watch my videos and listening to these messages and really appreciating it and really getting something out of it. And that makes me feel good. And I know good and darn well it makes him feel good, because he is the leader. He's the mighty leader in all this whole universe. And he can make, just because you can't see it, don't mean it ain't there. Okay? So take a chance to take a step out in faith and let him lead your life, so you can feel happy. So you can feel happy not only within yourself, because once you feel happy within yourself, everything else follows. Believe me. It's by this journey I done been on. I've been there too, been there, done that. But once I released everything and let it go and purged, I had to purge. I had to really look at myself in the mirror and say, you know what? It's you that's bringing on these problems in your life. It's you. You don't get mad at that man. You're the one letting in your life. Don't get mad at that woman that was supposed to be your best friend. You're the one let them in your life. You take on some once you start taking on the responsibility of yourself and the things that you let happen in your life, that's when you start to come around. That's when God starts to bless you, because he's saying he's gonna heal your heart. He's gonna heal your wound. You're gonna be able to love that person who hated you. You're gonna be able to love that person who deceived you. Not saying they have to be around in your life, but he's going to put love in your heart. You have to have love in your heart so you can attract that love. Or else, you know what? Your past is going to haunt you for the rest of your life. And that ain't a pretty thing. You're going to let your past, you're going to let some people, some person ruin your life? Make you mad and angry at yourself and stay angry with them because of something that they did to you and something that you allowed happen to yourself too? On top of that? And you ain't going to take no responsibility in that. You're just going to hold on to the anger. Come on now. We better than that. We got to get better than that. We're grown adults now. Face it. Face yourself. Face yourself and purge. Let God take over. Let his beautiful angels take over. And they will turn you into this beautiful person that you never thought you'd be. And he'll send you so much love. He'll let you know that you're on the right path, because he's going to send you so much love. He's going to let you know what it feels to be loved on when you love yourself. And that's loving God. When you love yourself, it's loving your inner God in you. And he's going to show you. He's going to take you on this journey. And he's going to surprise you with gifts. Like, that's how your partner need to be. Just how the Most God is treating you, that's how this partner of yours should be treating you. He's showing you. He's going to show you the path that you need to be on by demonstrating himself to you, through you, with love. Okay? If that makes sense to some of you. Okay, so let's stop the comments about who this sign is for. I don't want to see all that no more, because I may just start blocking all that out, because I just don't want that kind of stuff. It don't make sense. You know who I'm reading for by the caption. If you just try to be funny or whatever like that, I don't have time for that kind of stuff. So I will start blocking people out just for that alone. I just don't need it. It don't make sense. Use your common sense. Either I made a mistake, or it could be a message behind it for somebody out there. That's all I can say. And I'll leave that alone. So I do have a surprise for you all. I have this crystal that I've been showing you. I think I showed you last month's reading. And I was telling you people to incorporate purple in their life, because it gives on discernment and power and things like that. And well, what it done for me, I'm telling you, I see things in this crystal here. I really never took time out to really, really look at this. Somebody gave this to me. Somebody gave this to me, and I use it, in my readings. I used to have it sitting in here or sitting on the table here, something like that. But one day I was just sitting here, just looking and looking. I'm looking inside in there, and I start seeing like different scenes. I seen people walking, and I seen messages, all kind of stuff I was seeing inside of, and I was like, oh my God. Just like it was with the I don't know if some of you seen the mini reading I did with the angel ball. Somebody had gave me that, and all that is just confirmation that this thing is getting more powerful and more powerful as I go on. And I was getting messages when I was hearing the music from it, for you guys. And, and I stepped out in faith and went ahead, and God was telling me, this is what I want you to do. So it was kind of, he's building my confidence up also doing this type of things. And they're awful. I asked for different things to be done. And so he's giving me different things. I'm doing the same thing, but in different ways. And I love it. I really love it. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. So what I'm going to do, I call this the crystal note. I'm going to give you the crystal note or whatever it shows me in here when I look at it. Just got to give me a few minutes to channel into it. And then I'll give you the note. And then I'm going to read your reading, your general reading. Is not going to be for everybody. It's only going to be for some. Let me hurry up and show you what cards I'll be using. The Dreamer's Journal here. Okay. And then we'll be using the second card in one of the oracle cards of this, which is the Grace cards. And they are by Cheryl Richardson. The Grace cards. They're beautiful cards. And I'm going to pick one out of that, and I'm going to pick one out of this final card, which is a Vintage Wisdom Oracle card by Victoria Mosley. Okay? So that's what I would be doing. So as we move forward, let's go ahead and go with the reading. Begin with the reading. So just let me channel in, please. Thank you very much. Give me a minute or so to channel in. Thank you. Okay. Some of you Sagittarians, this is what I'm getting from for some of you Sagittarians out there. There's some happiness that's coming your way. I see a bunch of people jumping up and down and waving their hands and being happy and running around like there's something exciting that took place, like some kind of like a celebration or something like that, because everybody's all happy. I see some people dancing. I see people playing and just having fun, like this good old time. And it's like, and I see like a head, like this is to me, I'm feeling like Spirit is saying it's whatever you think about is what's going to be about. So I'm thinking it's saying like some of your Sagittarius you're going to be in a negative state of mind here in 2016 going forward, or you may be in a negative state of mind on the other hand, because I'm seeing like if you're in a negative state regarding a situation that's happening like right now, it depends on where your thoughts is going to be coming 2016 on in is what's going to take place for you. So the advice I'm saying the angel guides are saying for you is to think positive for this year going forward. Get into meditation, things like that, because Sagittarius is showing me you had some rough times in the past. Okay, but this is a note still saying, I'm still seeing these people jumping and running around. For some of you Sagittarius, then I see some of you Sagittarius is not listening to the messages, and you're in this state of mind of negativity, and it's going to bring on negativity if you keep thinking that way. That's what I see in that crystal. That's the crystal note for some of you Sagittarius are like that. So like I said, don't choose the negative if you are thinking negative. Choose thinking positive, because that negative is going to bring you nothing but more pain. You've been through enough pain as it is. It's going to bring more pain if you stay in that state of mind, because they were showing me a head, and the top of the head was like glowing. So that's just meaning like the mind, in the state of mind that you be in, and you might lock yourself in that state. If you lock yourself in a state of positive, it's going to be positive. If you lock yourself in a state of negativity, it's going to stay negative, and there's going to be sorrow and hurt and pain continuing. Excuse me, thank you. I had to take a drink there. Okay, and I'm shuffling the cards live. This is what I'm going to use. Pull 4 cards out of here. Last month I used quite a few more because it was an extended reading because of the holidays and everything like that. And I wanted to show my appreciation for all you who sent so much positive and prayers out to my brother and my family when sickness was going on. And we really, really appreciate it. I wanted to show you my appreciation. And I am going to be doing some more giveaways of jewelry. I'm going to give away some cards. I'm going to give away some magnets that you can hang up with positive affirmations on it. You can look at it every day and say that and actually bring that into your life. Okay. And free readings also. So, you know, if you're subscribed, you know, you'll get the video when I send it out, let you know what day, what, you know, is going to come out. It may be a live broadcast once I get that together on how to do it. But it was hard for me to do it this month because I was jam-packed with readings. This whole month of January, I was jam-packed with readings, okay? So just give me a little time to shuffle the cards really good. That's why I'm shuffling the cards really on in front of you. So, you know, some people think that, you know, this may be some type of setup, you know, if I already pre-shuffle or something, you know, and say, oh, she put that together through the cards and all this kind of stuff because they're already laid out. So I figured because of that new thing that I just did with the crystal ball, I'd shuffle live so you can see that you know, it's not, you know, nothing being made up or anything. Oh, a little of that juice. Just 1 second, please. A little of my juice fell on the countertop here. So sorry. Okay. This one I want to put down. Because that one kind of like wanted to jump out of my hand for some reason. There's 2 that you seen that how they just fell out like that. So I didn't do it. That's the, you know, spirit is popping them out there. And there's the last one. Okay. All right. Now we're going to see what comes out, what this crystal note meant, you know, for you guys, because it's going to all kind of blend in as a whole story and see what's going on here with you Sagittarius is out there. Okay, so the first week of February, see, just as I said, if your mind is, this is the 9 of Swords, just like the message. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for coming into these readings and just doing this thing. Just how we just read, you know, just how I just talked about in the crystal note, what I seen in there. Whatever your state of mind is going into 2016, going forward, that's what's going to come about in your life. And some of you Sagittarius out there have been through, as I said, been through a lot. You've been through some troubles. You've been through some trials and tribulations. But coming here through 2016, moving forward, they want you to get out of that negative state of mind, because this is a card of thinking negative, of thinking, you know, you can't sleep at night. You know, you're always thinking about something going on, and it's all in your head. And whatever you put in your head, that's what you bring about to you. You have to have a change of mind. You have to have a change of thinking pattern, Sagittarius. You have to learn to think more positive. Even whatever there is going on around you, you can actually make that go away by changing your thought of mind from negative to positive. See how what what we just read from the crystal was talking about. This is what it's talking about here. Straight up, just came right up. You saw me shuffle the cards. You saw that. And this is just like, this is going to be confirmation of what the crystal, I called my own little thing, which is a crystal note. Okay, for what I've seen in there, from what the spirit guides let me see. And this is basically the same thing. They're saying it to you. Don't think negative. Get out of your negative way of thought, because what you think about, you bring about. Let's start thinking positive. Do meditations at night before you go to bed. Give yourself 30 minutes or something throughout the day. You know, make your own little schedule of how you want to do your meditations. Just go to YouTube, you get YouTube, and type in guided meditations if you're first starting out, and do your meditation. It's going to help you wipe away all this negativity. There's a lot of negativity going on here with you. Okay, you know, and because this is represents swords. Swords is what your mental thoughts, what's in your mind, what you're thinking about. Okay, and if it's a person, it's, you know, a person. You know, if they're talking about a person, is there, you know, you're refusing to see, or you're refusing to deal with your emotions regarding. This is a person of an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This is who you may be distraught about, or have negative thoughts about, or, you know, as far as a relationship is concerned. You know, you may be thinking some bad things, and if you're going to think some bad things, that's exactly what's going to happen. So get out of your mind like this, you know, and you know, if it's of this person, Sagittarius, or it may be your rising sign, you know, it may be your rising moon or sun sign. So, you know, when it comes to this, if it's a person that you're worried about, and this is a love relationship, so it is a person. So, you know, and the moon, you know, is out there, so that's hidden things that you don't want to see, maybe, or you don't want to deal with, and it's keeping you up at night. You can't sleep, you're crying all the time, and you're all up in your head. You're in your head all the time. Stop doing that, Sagittarius. Stop doing that to yourself. Okay? But you got a major arcana card. Again, confirming what the crystal note said. Again, if you think positive, you will bring on positive in your life. Look at what we just said, that from the crystal note. Negative, positive. Negative, positive. This is negative. If you go into 2016 with this negative stuff on your mind about a relationship or a marriage or whatever, that's what you're going to bring about in yourself. But if you go with the star card, which is a major arcana card, and they're saying this is a major situation here that you need your attention, that you need to focus on. This is the major. Focus on the positivity. Focus on the star. You can make it. You can do it. You can think positive and bring positive things on your life. You don't need this negativity anymore. You've been through enough of it. Now it's time to let that negative thought being in your mind and start thinking positive and be the star. Look at the star, how the star is a promises. It's a promises of better times and better things to come if you think on that way. That's what it. How mercy, Lord. How mercy. How mercy, Lord. How that just came up just like that crystal note said. Positive and negative. That's what this is right here. Positive and negative. And we just said it. You see me shuffle the cards. So this ain't no playing thing. This is real. This is what the angel guides really have to say to people. You got to start listening to your guides. You can follow the star, because the star is promising things. It's promising big things and better things, but you have to put your mind thought with it. You have to change it from being negative and make it positive. If there's something negative going on in a relationship, something that's hidden, or with your partner or something of that nature, your partner could be this air sign, and there's a lot of negative. Maybe the relationship ain't going the way it's supposed to be. Maybe the marriage is not going the way it's supposed to be. Then you're going to have to start changing that. You're going to have to make a change in your thought pattern so you can pull yourself together and know what to do about this situation, whatever it may be, whether it's you doing it or whether this person is doing it to you. This is a wake-up call with the star card. Wake up. It's 2016. It's time to get out of negative thinking and get into the power of positive thinking and bringing on that power to yourself of positivity. Okay? For some of you Sagittarius, it's not all of you, it's just some. And another major arcana card coming up here, you're going to need strength. You're going to have strength. Following the major arcana card of, thinking positive and doing positive things will come to you. So there it is, the strength. If you think positive and, don't dwell on the negative, you got the star card there for you. Hope. There's hope. There's wishes. It's a wish card. It's a wish. Your wish positive. Think, wish something positive. Dream something positive. And it's going to give you the strength enough to do anything you want to do, to have anything you want to have. Just by asking for it. It's going to give you the strength that you need. Sagittarius, is that you need it bad, because these are two major arcana cards back to back here, and they're calling for your attention in this matter when it comes to be major. Okay, they're calling for your attention. They want you to get out of this negative state of mind, because if you stay in it too long, you can get locked in because of the season. This is a season of, with the going into something about the moons and things like that. It can actually lock you in if you if you're thinking wrong and all this negative stuff. That's what you'll get locked in for a certain season, and you don't want to do that, because you don't know if you'll be able to get out of that, because you'll be going through it for so long. You don't know if you'll be able to get out of it. So that's why they want you to, that's why they're focusing these two major arcana cards to you. It's of urgency. That's what this means. It's of urgency, Sagittarius. It's time to think positive with the star. It's time to start bringing positive thoughts into your life, so it can, and make a wish, so your wish can come true with strength and courage. It takes strength and courage. They're going to give you the strength and the courage to see your way through. Okay. Okay. And the last week I have here the Hierophant, which makes all good sense. Pulling it together. This is another major arcana card. You got 3 major arcana cards for the last weeks of the month here, because of this. It's urgent. You heard it through the love note. If you want happiness, you can have it, but you're going to have to get out of that state of mind of negativity, Sagittarius. And if it's over someone who is a air sign in a relationship, you're going to have to pull this thing together and think positive, and meditate, and give you the strength to make your decisions, so you can think clearly. You got to think clearly. You have to have the strength enough to think clearly, think over things. Let the Hierophant show you your angel guides, and speak to you through your dreams, speak to you through your meditations, speak to you through your prayer. However you do your sanctuary, you need to, you need to get on a higher level of thinking, a better level of thinking, a more positive level of thinking, and you will see the light. The light will shine in your life with the Hierophant here. You will be stable again, and you will be locked into balance, happiness, and harmony, just as the love note said. In the crystal, our crystal note, is what I said. I call it the crystal note. You'll get locked into positive instead of negative. See how it is here negative and it ends up positive? But you have to, Sagittarius, you have to make the decision to get out of that state of mind, because like I said, you can get locked into either or. Lock yourself in the positive. Go for the positive route. You'll be more happier. It will bring on happiness. It will bring on joy. It will bring on love, the way you want to be loved. But you have to come out of that. You're going to have to follow your angel guides here, who is definitely warning you with 3 major arcana cards. It's definitely of urgent. They definitely trying to get your attention here. Be like the Hierophant and sit back and, and do your meditations and call on your angel guides to help you. Whatever problem it may be, and they will be there for you. They will guide you. You see that light that he's looking up? You see that cross up there? The cross, the sacrifice. You have to sacrifice for your happiness. You may have to let this thing go. That's causing you nothing but sleepless nights, pain, aggravation, and heartache. You may gotta let it go and transform yourself and sacrifice for your own good. For your own happiness, Sagittarius, sacrifice it, because you'll be better off. And you won't be stuck in that pool of unhappiness and disappointments, pain, heartache, sleepless nights, depression, on pills. I'm getting messages, pills, alcohol, drugs, something of that nature that'll keep you in this state right here when they're urging you with 3 major arcana cards to get out of that state of mind. Get out of it. Get out of it soon. Coming this 2016, you're going to have to get out of it. You're going to have a major decision here. You got the star. They're offering you. Your guides are offering you to just come forth to them and make a wish, and they will make you strong to become the person that you need to be, the happy person, the spiritual person that looks up at the light and sacrifice something to make yourself happy and whole again, for love, for everything, and balance and security and the whole 9 yards. It's all about love. It's all about true love, true happiness, love for yourself, sacrifice. See that? See the cross up there? And the moon is shining on that cross there. So you have to sacrifice. Whatever it is you can't see, so what? The cross is there to save you. It's the strength card is here to give you strength to move forward. If you just go ahead and make that wish, go inside yourself and make that wish, and it'll all be good. Don't get stuck in a rut. This is not worth not one more day of your life of this. Not one more day is this worth it right here. Not one more minute, not one more second. The Most High God's angel guides are warning you. Don't get stuck in a rut. You do not deserve this, Sagittarius. You done been through enough as it is. Choose making a wish. Choose the star card and make a wish to make your dreams come true. Give you the strength enough to move forward and to think better, think positive, and knowing that you'll come out on top. And you will. Now, the decision, Sagittarius, is going to be yours. You make that decision of what you want to be locked into, positive or negative. And that's what the crystal note told us before we even start reading the cards. Okay? Go for the positive. You'll see the difference in your life. You'll be a whole lot better. Don't get stuck in this right here. It's not worth it. God don't want it, and you don't deserve it. So move on. Okay? So that gives that. Now let's go to the grace cards and see what messages they have to say. I'm going to pull one from here. Almost got me crying over here, Sagittarius. This is an emotional reading to me, very emotional, because I can feel, like I said, I'm empathic and I can pick up on people's vibrations. So even if you haven't looked at this video yet, the vibrations of the empath is still there. So, and that spirit working through me to do that. Say, just give me a few minutes, please, to shuffle the cards. Thank you very much. Just one more good shuffle, and then I'm going to pick up. Oh, no, I'm going to pick it now because this one's sticking out right here. Sticking right at me. It's telling me to get it, get it, get it. Here we go. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. See, again, we're talking about you got to make that choice. Sagittarius, it's time to make that choice. I'm not talking to every Sagittarius out there. I'm not saying all you Sagittarius is in this certain situation, but you know who you are. You know who the guides are talking to. You Sagittarius is out there. You know who you are just by the content of this reading. It's just general, but it is some people out there that's watching this, then they can relate to what this is saying, what the angel guides are saying to you. It's time, now to make that choice. Are you going to stay in negativity and wallow in your sorrows and be mad about what other people has done to you in your life, or that you let happen, or you're not going to take any responsibility for why you're in this state of mind, or why you're letting this person, whoever you're with, just run you through the mill. You feel like you have to stay with them, or you insecure. The card came up. They're offering you, the angel guides are offering you a new life, a new thought pattern, a new everything. What are you going to do, Sagittarius? Are you going to take it or not? Choose. They're saying it's time to choose. It's time to act and choose. It's time to make a choice. For every action, there is a reaction. Choose wisely. Remember the 3 Arcana cards? I'm telling you, the angel guides are speaking to a lot of you Sagittarius out there. They're urging you. They are on you. 3 major Arcana cards in a row. They are of urgency. It is of urgency. It is of getting your attention. It's time for you to wake up and shake up and wake up and come out of that rut that some of you are in, that you placed yourself in. And don't blame it on nobody else. It's nobody else's fault. It's time to not play that game no more. It's time to fess up and look at yourself in the mirror and start loving who you are. For every action, there's a reaction. Choose wisely. Please, please, Sagittarius, and whoever you are out there, choose wisely. Choose God. Choose love. Because like I said, if you don't, you're going to get stuck in that rut for a while. A long while, and it's not going to be a happy thing. It may drive you to drinking and drugging and everything else. Some of you may even lose your mind. And I'm sorry to have to say it that way, but that's what Spirit God is leading me to say for some of you out there that don't want to listen to what the messages are saying. You're going to be headed down a very, very bad path. You're not going to like the results. It might cost you your life, I'm hearing. It may cost you some of your life. Sorry, but gotta say it. Sorry, and I'm feeling it too, and I'm darn near get ready to cry. I'm sorry, but I had to say it. Angel guys told me to say it. Some of you, it may cost you your life if you don't take that opportunity. If you don't take that chance, make that choice to get back positive. Nobody in this world is worth your life. Nobody. You remember that. You're here for a reason and a purpose. We all are here for a reason and a purpose. So get out of that mind thinking. And don't take your life for nobody and nothing. Discover who you are. Make a wish upon a star. Because if you do, your wish is going to come true. The angel God spoke to you today and said so, okay? Alrighty then. Sagittarius, you got me crying. Stop it. All right, let me just pick a card out of here and see what it says. Okay. Peace. And I'm just going to let you sit there and look at this. Look at this. Look. Don't look at me. Nothing like that. Look at this. This is what's going to happen if you make the right choice. Choose wisely. Once you choose wisely, you know what choose wisely means? This right here. That's what it means. That's what it means. That's all it boils down to. This whole reading, this whole love reading, whoever you're involved with and intertwining with, that is not serving your purpose anymore, but you're just there putting up with it, but you're not happy. You can't go to sleep. You can't see what's real. You can see what's going on, but you're in your head. Do this. Be this way. Let this be a happy ending here for yourself, not for nobody else, but for you. Okay? Choose peace in your life because the angel guides are offering it to you. They're telling you. They're screaming out at you, Sagittarius. Some of you Sagittarius is out there that's going through this. They're screaming and hollering for you to have peace in your life. Make peace with yourself. Make peace with everyone else around you and move on with your life because it is worth something. And that'll end the reading with that. And I got to pull myself together for this next reading that I have. And I just hope that, it meant something to some of you out there, some of you Sagittarius that may be going through a hard time right now, which I can feel it. I hope this lifted up your spirits. I hope this encouraged you. And if you need someone to talk to, you need to have a personal reading that can give you more guidance. Just look below. You'll see all the information on how to get in touch with me or get in touch with somebody if it's that bad for some of you Sagittarius. We don't want you to go out like that. You're good. You're here for a reason and a purpose, and you need to find that out. Look, let me show you this one more time. This is what you need in your life, and you can give it to yourself if you just get out of this rut that you're in. Some of you Sagittarius, is not all of you. Okay? And thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you so much for sharing my videos on Twitter and joining me over on Facebook and on Google Plus, and for all the lovely comments that you made. I really, really appreciate you guys. And like I said, if I haven't, gotten to you yet, I know that you're there. I see that you're there. I try to respond as much as I can in between my readings. This month has been a very, very hectic month for me with readings. And like I said, I'm so surprised that I'm sitting here actually doing the monthlies after all. If I could just show you my calendar up here, after all this, there's a true God, a true spirit, a true angels that surround you. If you accept them and let them in, they'll be able to give you strength enough to do anything. It'll make you feel like you're a superhero. That's what I feel like right now. Just like everything's just like falling in my lap. Like I'm just looking around like, what? It's hard to believe, but once you surrender and just let go and let God treat you the way you deserve to be treated by anybody that comes into your life, you're going to change. You'll be different, and you're going to have this. Because this is what I got right now. And that's why I'm so emotional. Because I got this right now in my life. And whoever don't have it, I want you to get it. I want you to get it, okay? So thank you for viewing my channel. Let me pull myself together here. So sorry I end up with the tears, but I really felt this one very deeply. As I say all the time, love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. You all take care, and I love each and every one of you. Bye-bye.